People are the most important renewable resource available to business. Smart firms are listening, learning, and changing long-standing practices that have caused decades of harm to people. The S, or the social factor, is about people. Today's society is more willing to be vocal and hold anyone accountable than a generation ago. Business around the world need to sit up and listen because these are their employees, their investors, their customers, their partners. Larry Fink, Chairman and CEO of BlackRock, said, "Society is demanding that companies, both public and private, serve a social purpose to prosper over time. Every company must not only deliver financial performance but also show how it makes a positive contribution to society." Hi, my name is Dr. Shruti Sharma, and today I'm going to talk about S of ESG. Social factor in ESG is about human rights and equity, and organizational relationships with people, as well as its policies and actions that impact individuals, groups, and society. It considers topics like inequality, working conditions, human rights, product safety, community relations, supply chain transparencies, and more. There are four broad ESG social performance indicators. The first is occupational health and safety, we call OHS, environmental health and safety, EHS. The well-being of employees is crucial for everyday operations. Workplace with appropriate hazard controls create a safe and conducive environment for employees to carry out their work. Companies should comply with workplace safety standards and industry best practices. Indicators for occupational health and safety and EHS include accident rates, safety protocol certifications, etc. Investors also want to see an OHS management system that includes prevention measures, risk assessment, emergency response plans, and corrective measures. Risks to our businesses can be poor labor standards, can put a company's reputation and liabilities at risk since injuries and fatalities may occur. Workplace incidents can put a stop to operation or delay productivity. Unsafe working conditions may give employees a cause to go on strike or resign, resulting in business disruption. Second indicator is labor standards. Labor standards concern not only the safety of employees but also the employment terms and conditions that guarantee fair pay and decent work. This topic is also concerned with modern slavery and human rights, especially in tied supply chains, industries such as manufacturing, agribusiness, mining, constructions are at a higher rate of risk of poor labor standards. Indicators for labor standards are non-discrimination, equal opportunity, and anti-harassment. Investors pay attention to working conditions and employment terms, specifically compensation and benefits, overtime hours, and family policies. Compliance with local laws is the minimum. Companies should also demonstrate their approach to freedom of association and collective bargaining, as well as policy practice against child labor and forced labor. Furthermore, it avoids potential reputational damage from modern slavery, whether intentional or not. The third is diversity and inclusion. Discrimination in all forms, including gender, age, ethnicity, religion, etc., creates inequalities in the workplace, violates law, and affects the public image of a company. Diversity and inclusion indicators are found in hiring policies and practices regarding discrimination, minority representation, strategies to conduct sensitivity training, diversity targets, and maternity policies. Existing wage cap and the use of grievance mechanisms are also important indicators of companies' attitude towards discrimination and diversity. Diverse teams are known to be more resilient and innovative. An inclusive environment allows for creativity and collaboration, both linked to better financial performance. Last indicator is community development. Business operations often have external impact on the surrounding community, such as exposure to hazardous materials and pollution, competition for natural resources, landscape change, land rights, and many more. Companies with a local presence are expected to be responsible corporate citizens and give back to the community. This can be done through employment opportunities, social economic development. Material impact should be managed in consultation with the community. Impacts on the community can be assessed through the method and frequency of stakeholder engagement in its outcome, the use of community grievance mechanism, social impact assessment, emergency response plans for higher risk communities, etc. Risk can be companies may face community opposition to their activities or expansion. Organizations that successfully adopt the social pillar of ESG recognize that business operates within the context of a society that is intrinsically inequitable. This means that some individuals are subject to more systemic inequalities and injustice than others. And businesses have a responsibility to address the inequities within their area of control or locus of control. This can be done by minimizing the risk to the community. Business can gain support and build goodwill. A valuable asset to have, of course, especially where community support has a strong bearing on local politics. At the same time, positive community engagement is an opportunity to create value for stakeholders. Thank you.